What's going on, everybody? I am in fact doing a Bitcoin giveaway, so if you would like a chance to win zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, put on post notifications, like this video, and make sure to leave a comment down below including your Bitcoin wallet address in that comment, and you will be entered for a chance to win zero point 0.1 Bitcoin. And remember, this giveaway is only for my subscribers, so make sure that you're subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on. So if you are the randomly selected winner, you will have a place to receive your winnings by including your Bitcoin wallet address. So all that being said, you guys, good luck. Everybody has a chance to win, and yeah, I hope that you win. Good luck and everything. So yeah, today we are talking about Ripple XRP, and we're going into some of the details regarding how the future is going to be looking for Ripple. Certainly there's been a lot of people who've spoken about the different deals that are in the works for Ripple and the different possibilities. I personally have talked about the fact that Ripple certainly is one of those technologies that's difficult to ignore from an investing perspective. The Ripple XRP has often been called the establishment cryptocurrency. A lot of people have referred to it as the banking crypto, and I understand how a lot of people could have mixed feelings regarding Ripple. In a lot of the research that I've done, there's people out there who are big fans of Ripple, and then there are people out there who have their significant problems with it. And I can understand both of these perspectives, considering the way that the market's currently been acting. There's been a lot of people who've had a lot of mixed feelings about cryptocurrency in general. However, you guys have to understand that there's going to be times like these in the world of crypto, and certainly you have to remember that we are in springtime right now. It's still generally it's an early half of 2018, and as we continue to see, there's a lot of time left for some significant developments to take place, especially with a technology that has so many things going for it like Ripple. My analysis of Ripple has always been fundamentally data driven, and I've always found it important to basically analyze the team that's behind Ripple and looking into a lot of the different variables that are in place. I could see around the middle of April, probably around April 17th, April 18th, we will start to see Ripple really getting into the news in regards to people paying attention to the different developments that are happening in the world of the technology and so forth. So it is definitely an exciting time to be a person who's investing and basically following these technologies. However, you have to remember there is a ton of volatility, and I would call the current situation that's happening with the market with Bitcoin at $6,000, I would call this sort of a healthy correction, and I would say that people who get involved now are probably going to be pretty happy when we start to see the bull run that's set to start as things continue to get up and rolling. So yeah, when it comes to Ripple, it is definitely one of those technologies that I pay close attention to, substantially based on the facts that are available regarding it and the possibilities that are in the works. I mean, looking at the various news articles, there's always that level of optimism that's going around, reasons why Ripple won't stay $1 for long. And a lot of different variables. I mean, certainly when I look at these different news articles, it's important to take the news with a grain of salt because the news is basically just trying to get clicks for advertisements and so forth. They really are just trying to generate traffic for their websites. And I mean, there's no fault in that, but it is important to take their information with a grain of salt. And certainly there's going to be fear articles and there's going to be love articles when it comes to looking into these different technologies. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, and yeah, it's important to pay attention to the fundamental facts that are certainly they're made available when you go directly to the source, which is why I'd always recommend that you guys definitely go and follow Ripple at their official Twitter. I think that Twitter is definitely a great resource to find information when it comes to cryptocurrencies, and certainly even if you don't have a Twitter, Twitter, I would definitely recommend that you guys make one. And also, if you're interested in connecting with me on social media, you guys can follow me at my Twitter. That's at CryptoTuber, and I'll actually be including a link to my Twitter in the description down below. So if you guys are interested in connecting with me and sharing information and so forth, I'm always interested in hearing what you guys have to say. So yeah, I'll be including a link to my Twitter down in the description. So there's that. If you're interested, you guys know where to find me. And yeah, so as far as these things go, it's definitely interesting to see how Ripple has been making these substantial developments as things continue to move forward. I think that the establishment isn't going anywhere when it comes to cryptocurrency, and obviously there's a lot of people out there who have that sort of libertarian perspective when it comes to cryptocurrency, and that sort of perspective is at the foundation of what cryptocurrency is all about. People like to talk about financial freedom and bringing the power back to the people and so forth and all that great stuff, but at the end of the day, it is hard for me to ignore what's happening with Ripple. And of course, like I said, the establishment isn't going anywhere. So when I look into the fact that Ripple, I mean, everybody's in here just to make money. I mean, there could be all these different philosophical points that people make down the line, but at the end of the day, when there's an opportunity, and people don't really care beyond that level. I mean, certainly I do to some extent, but also I care about being positioned in situations that actually have a good opportunity for some expansion, and looking forward to seeing the different developments that are happening with Ripple. They're definitely positioning themselves in such a way where they'll be able to make some substantial deals with some big names. That's really going to play a big role as we continue to move forward and we continue to see a lot of these different developments happening in real time. I will actually be including a link to this video down in the description. This is actually a really great video by Thinking Crypto, and he talks about the XRP's performance, and he talks about the possibility of a really, I mean, that would be amazing if Ripple hit $100. In this video, he goes over the possibility of Ripple hitting $100, and I mean, that's pretty, that would be really impressive if something like that happened. I mean, certainly, I mean, I'll be including a link to this video in the description as well. If that sort of concept piques your interest, you guys can go and check out this guy's content and so forth, and hear more of what he has to say in regards to that possibility. But definitely, as far as my perspective goes regarding Ripple, I could see Ripple being a number 2 position as far as cryptocurrency goes, especially with what's going to be happening later on in April. And I think as things continue to develop, we'll see a lot of the community catching on in May, and certainly around May will be the time when we'll start to see a lot of different activity happening in regards to the cryptocurrency market and a lot of the different variables that are in place. Certainly we will be coming together. Another video that's actually really interesting that talks about a similar thing like this is this video by TopTech Services, and I'll actually include a link to this video in the description as well if you guys are interested in hearing basically more on the lines of this perspective. I mean, I've shared a lot of it with you in this video, but it is definitely interesting to hear it from multiple different sources. So if you're interested in hearing that sort of information, definitely go and search down in the links that are provided in the description, and you guys can find a link to this video, and it'll definitely help you out in regards to gaining an understanding in regards to the new developments that are happening in the world of Ripple XRP. So yeah, it is definitely an interesting time in cryptocurrency. I think after April is definitely going to be an interesting time because it's going to be establishing a lot of the different fundamental variables that need to be in place to get Ripple where it needs to go. And then April, and then May will be a fundamental time in regards to the fact that it's basically going to be a substantial time in general for all of crypto, in my opinion. I mean, currently we're seeing $249 billion market cap, and I mean, this is basically, you have to take into consideration how this is influenced by global events and a lot of the public consciousness regarding cryptocurrency. However, I am very confident that we will revisit those all-time highs at some point again in the future. Yeah, so all that being said, you guys, I just wanted to say I'm not a financial advisor. This video is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only, and I only make these videos for the sole purpose of sharing my opinion with discussion purposes and so forth. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this perspective and found value in this video and so forth. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where Ripple goes in the future. But all that being said, you guys make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We've actually recently hit over 15,000 subscribers, so it is definitely awesome to see the channel has been growing so quickly, and I'm really excited to see how quickly the community has been growing and so forth. And yeah, I'm excited to have everybody on the team. So if you guys are interested in joining, the community that we've built on this channel and so forth, make sure that you subscribe and comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about Ripple and the different possibilities that are in store for the technology. And definitely be on the lookout for links to crypto, Thinking Crypto and so forth. These links will also be in the description, along with the link to my Twitter. Yeah, so all that being said, you guys, I think that there's definitely some interesting developments happening because when I look at this different list of technologies, I always think to myself, what are these, what's Ripple doing that separates itself from the herd? How is Ripple actually going to have a real world application that's going to influence the way that things operate in the future? And I think that Ripple definitely, in the banking sphere of things and civilization, definitely does have a big potential in store for that sort of way as we move forward into the future and so forth. So hope you've enjoyed this piece of content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.